Hey everybody, I'm the Eternal Composer, and we're back for another part of Fire Emblem Three House. No, Three Houses, not Three House. Part 43. It's 43, right? Yeah. Before we start, I'm curious, for those of you watching, that if you create any content whatsoever, in terms of having to record, how in the world do you not burn to death in your own room? Like, I am being serious. Like, I ask because whenever I record, I usually have most of my fans either turned off or the lowest setting absolutely possible, in which case the absolute lowest setting is equivalent to it basically not being on. And I do that because I don't want any loud noises interfering with the recording, and because you can notice it after a while. Only problem with that, though, is that unfortunately, my goodness, I am basically like, overheating in my own room while recording. My own room becomes a living oven while recording. So to avoid that, I'm always kind of curious, like, well, what can I do to improve that? I don't have air conditioning. I have one ceiling fan that sounds as if any second it's going to turn into a power saw because of how loud it is. And I have a nice little fan I was able to get for Walmart for, 12 bucks. The only problem is that too also sounds like an industrial jet turbine engine, even though it's not that very big. So in order to make sure that everything doesn't sound like ass, I have to turn everything off, essentially. So I've always wondered, like, well, what's the most I can do out of that? Anyways, I'm out of curiosity, what do they even have in battles right now? Didn't I already do these? Mission, the Sealed Forest Snare. The pursuit of justice for Geralt, you and your student find yourselves deep in the Sealed Forest. Required level 19. Well, you know what? What are our roster? Like, what's everyone's goal right now? Or not goal, level. Let's see. Level 23. How do I change my... 21, 21, 21, 20, 20, 16. I don't think we need to use you yet. You're definitely far behind. But also at the same time, I don't really use you much, unfortunately. 19, but you're also about to level up, so that's, it's good enough. 20, 22, 16, 19, 15, 17. Alright, so if we could just get everyone's level up by one more, then I would say that we should be like good to go to do the main chapter. But we'll do support real quick and see what else we can do to kind of level up everyone. Oh. Oh, for a second I thought it was saying like, oh, Gaspar has to talk to himself even more. It's like, oh, well, that's interesting. No, it's Dimitri that's talking to Mercedes. I also have my TV volume down so that way it doesn't interfere with the audio of the game, because I noticed last time that my microphone was picking up the audio from the TV.
Improving comes naturally.
So that's a big yikes.
It's all because of your own hard work. Compared to you, I
really wish I could kind of listen to the audio though.
You're improving too. You just need to keep at it.
I know I fixed it last time, but I need to figure out how to do it again.
Without breaking anything now. That's something.
That's a big step. When we started,
I swear I've already seen this
True.
support before.
I'm sorry for being such a burden.
You're no bother at all. I like sewing with you. It reminds me of when I was young and my mother taught me how to sew. My mother would sit with my brother and me, and we'd all sew together. I really miss it. Even though I was barely better than you when I started. Did your mother like to sew, Dimitri?
My birth mother? From my father's accounts, she wasn't great at it either.
Oh, of course. I forgot that the Queen of Fargus passed away long ago.
Yes. I don't really remember what she was like. But I remember my stepmother, always sitting by the window sewing away.
I'm sure she would have been happy to teach you if you had asked.
I'm curious, if I put it up by one notch, will it well, I mean, it registered last time when I put it up by one notch, but I'll see again.
It was hard to talk to her.
Just give me a second.
I'm not certain she would have wished to teach me.
I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I didn't mean to bring up such difficult memories.
Don't worry about it. If I don't talk about those things sometimes, I'll risk forgetting them altogether. And that would truly be a shame.
I see.
No, but now I'm just going on and on
So I'm
about
curious. I wonder
Why don't
if
you
at
tell
this
me more
part,
about
when
you?
editing, I'll be able to hear the reverb of them talking.
Oh, goodness.
And I apologize to interrupt during their conversation.
It's hard to think of something on the spot, isn't it? You could speak of your
But
family,
it's interesting
I suppose.
because looking at the recording software itself, if I don't say anything for it now,
Happy to oblige. In fact, I'm so glad you asked.
it doesn't show that there's anything being recorded by the mic when the TV is at this volume, even though it did it last time. So I'm curious about that effect.
Willing to stay and listen?
Of course. I will listen for as long as you wish.
I know I really didn't want to interrupt her in that conversation, so that way those of you that aren't familiar with it would be able to hear it and learn from it, or just, you know, enjoy it. But I also do want to really test this because I'm very interested by it. Also, look at poor Byleth. He looks so sad. I mean, Caspar. It's the same thing. Caspar or Byleth, you get the point.
Your Highness, I have a little favor to ask of you.
Of course. How may I be of assistance?
Well, I was hoping you could tell me about my father. I imagine he was a very different man at home than he was at work.
Ah, so you wish to hear about the Gustav that I knew. As you know, he was a knight who served the royal family since my grandfather's reign. To me, he was
So
a
what I'll
teacher of
do
martial
is
arts and
I'll
tactics.
do
He was someone I depended on
this
since I was a
support
small
with the
child.
TV on, or the
But
volume
he
on,
was also
and
a
then
very
another one
stern,
with it
strict
off.
instructor.
Because I really want to test this out.
That doesn't
It
surprise
bugs
me.
me that my
He
mic
was much the same
is
at home.
so... For such an expensive mic, it picks up
Whether it
way
was
more than I wish it
cooking or
would.
Even how he spoke.
Is that so? Funny.
I mean, it's
I
good
suppose
for
in front of
ASMR,
family,
that's
I
for
felt the need to
certain.
demonstrate proper
But
etiquette.
in terms of this, I mean, granted, the way I have my recording all set up isn't exactly
Even all these
the most
years,
standard way that people
something
would
I
record to
recall was
begin
perfect
with.
already.
Or actually, I have no idea.
It happened
I actually have no
really
idea if
often
people
with my
record like this or
adopted
don't, or if there's
Before
anyone that
the break
records
of
like
dawn,
this.
He woke me suddenly. Said
All
he'd
I know
read the
is I'm
stories
looking
and
at the
had me
game
grab
through my
bow.
TV, I have everything
Then he sent me
recording
and a
on my
fellow
PC
pupil
behind
to
me,
a dark
and have my
mountain.
mic right in front
Our
of me.
only directive was to,
Surely there has to be one YouTuber
as you well know,
that records
autumn
like
in the
that, but every
capital
time
is
I have
very
ever
cold.
asked other YouTubers or anyone else that makes
Imagine
content,
being up on a
everyone
mountain
clams
at
up.
night
They don't want
with
to
no
say
idea what
anything.
might
I don't know
jump out
why.
from the shadows. That, in a nutshell, is the Gustav I knew.
I can hardly imagine that. He was completely different with me.
I recall one other defining detail. He used to speak of you at every possible opportunity.
Really? What would he say about me?
Also, it's really adorable the
You
way
sure you
that
want to know?
Annette
There's
really
one
just wants to
story
know
you
about her
used to tell
father.
From when you were very small.
No, stop! It's probably too embarrassing to bear. Is it?
Perhaps.
Look, I'll promise to forget the stories he told me about you if you return the favor. Deal?
Yes, that seems the only thing to do. It's a promise.
That's an interesting promise. How many of these do we have left? My goodness. Okay, Ash has one with Marianne and Cyril. Alright. Let's see what his ones are like. I'm gonna turn the TV down now.
Is that Marianne?
Also, Ash, you
Oh,
klutz. She's right in
sorry.
front of you. Of course it's
just you
Marianne.
turned so quickly. It gave me a start. I don't mean to interrupt your prayers, but what's with that posture? Don't you think lowering your head so much might, I don't know, offend the goddess? Maybe, spook her a little?
I'm not praying, only confessing.
Oh, interesting.
Confessing? What are you confessing for?
For everything about me.
Aww.
That can't possibly be necessary. There's no way you're as bad as you make it seem. I've seen how kind you are with the horses, and I've noticed you're always sensitive to everyone's tastes when you cook.
But that's...
Yeah, well, if either of us is going to confess, it should be me. I used to be a thief. I may have only stolen because I was poor and starving.
You know, I almost was tempted to turn you into a thief class, and now I feel kind of bad about it.
He gave me a second chance, and now I eat well every day. I'm doing all I can to make the most of it. You're a noble yourself, aren't you? The daughter of Margrave Edmund, I think. And if you're a noble, that means... Do you happen to have a crest?
Actually, that's a good
crest?
point.
I do.
Do
but
you?
it's-
I knew it. That's great, Marianne.
There's nothing great about it.
Oh, what's wrong?
Please, don't be modest. It's an extraordinary gift. You should be
Also,
proud
these
of
two
it.
are the cutest,
If I had
absolutely,
one,
in
I'd
the
use
game.
it to make sure my brother and sister never had to live in poverty.
Aww.
Think about all the good you could
They're
do
the
for
most
the
wholesome.
world with your power.
Well, a good chunk of everyone's
I
wholesome, but
can't.
you get the point.
You don't understand. This crest is worthless. I'm sorry, but I must go.
No, not again. I'm not good at this.
Aw. Look at poor Gaspar. His head is just all the way down. Poor guy. Oh, I mean, I just remembered what happened to his dad. Never mind.
Hey, Cyril, what's going on here?
I'm tidying up the library, sweeping the floors, dusting the shelves, restacking the books.
Isn't there a schedule for library cleaning duty? Why are you doing all of this by yourself?
Oh, I'm helping out the kid whose job it is. He says I'm making him look bad, but
Cyril,
I'm just happy to help.
Do
Besides,
you
some
actually
books are
do
valuable.
anything else
Gotta
besides
handle
cooking?
them
Do you even
carefully.
eat?
Not a lot of people get that.
But there are so many. You really think you'll get all this done today?
Easy. There's more stuff to do tomorrow, so the library has got to get done today.
And I guess you're planning to do all that by yourself, too.
Yep.
Of course.
Come on, it'll be done.
Cyril, you really don't seem to have much of an actual personality, do you?
It's my job and I'm gonna do it.
There is no way one person can shelve all these books before nightfall, Cyril.
Like I said, these books need to be handled real careful. Shouldn't you be doing your own thing anyway? This is my job, and I'm gonna do it because I know Lady Rhea expects it done a certain way.
No offense, but Lady Rhea seems to be frickin' working you into the ground.
I'll handle this shelf, and you take the next one.
Listen, I said I don't need your help.
I
Well,
promise I'll be careful, okay? Let's just get to it.
Fine. You do over there, I'll do all of this.
Got it.
that's something. We have quite a number of supports left, don't we?
What's this? Well, if it isn't Cyril. How did he manage to fall asleep here? The warmth must have put him right down. He looks so cute when he's napping. I'll just keep reading. No need to disturb him. Good morning, Cyril. Did you sleep well?
What? Where?
It's Mercedes. I hope you'll commit my name to memory.
Oh, sorry. I know it, but it's hard to say.
Really?
You're from Elmira, aren't you? I hope you haven't been uncomfortable here at the academy.
Ah, it's great. I eat every day.
Were you not eating before you came here?
Every couple days, maybe. It was rough.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
So, I was kind of actually right. You don't even have enough time to even really fully eat.
You should eat up to make up for all the meals you missed in the past.
Okay. Thank you,
Did you just call her Mammal?
Call me Mercy. That's what my friends call me.
Mercy. Mercy. Hey! Thanks, Mercy. Well, I had a
Did-
good sleep, but there's work to do now.
I don't know why that just makes it really funny to me that he just freaking called her
Doesn't seem
Mammal.
like he has very many friends here. It's troubling, but I probably shouldn't pry.
Just imagine going up to someone and going, Hello there. Is your name Mammal? It's like, well, that's certainly one thing to call a human being. Hello there, Mammal. How goes it? Ah, I see. Have you met Mammal? I hear they're doing quite well. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably get going to go meet Mammal. Also, that word just sounds funny when you say it enough times. But that's besides the point.
Sylvain! Good timing. There's something I want to say to you.
Oh dear.
Did I do something wrong? Did you spot me sneaking back in this morning? Or is it about that girl who got mad I kissed her sister goodnight? I can explain either way.
No, I'm not here to get after you about those things. Surely other people have that covered. What I really want to talk about is your behavior during our training sessions. When we're sparring, you're always passing on great opportunities to get the edge on me.
Let me guess, he doesn't want to hit her because he thinks
You're going
she's
out of
cute.
your way to make me think you're incapable.
Nah, I just like giving other people the spotlight.
Uh-huh.
It's not that you took something I said to heart about how you don't have to work hard to be good at stuff and how that isn't fair.
I did take those things to heart. We're friends, right? I'd be sad if you started to hate me. There's just one thing I want you to remember. Guys like me, who hate hard work and sort of get by on our wits, it all falls apart eventually. I'm smart enough to know that. So I respect people like you. I mean it.
Oh, is that sincerity? It's
To be
kinda
fair, I think I get where he's coming from. The whole idea of he's naturally good at it, but he doesn't really want to put on
say nice
any
things
amount
like
of
that. I
effort
take joy in beating
going
you.
towards it, and
I wanna
therefore
be
at
when
one
you're at
point
your best.
his
That's why it bothers me so much when
you
you
know,
don't try your hardest against me.
his natural skill will kind of just wear off eventually.
I've always
Yeah,
been
because
treated like
she's
an
always
exception.
constantly working harder.
I'm not.
Eventually, she'll
At
surpass
least,
him.
I don't think I am. I'm just tired of people thinking they know what I can and can't do. When everybody expects something of you, or envies you, it's kind of suffocating. I'd rather people think I'm dumb. Well, I mean, I can still be pretty dumb.
I have to admit, I have a hard time understanding where you're coming from. Just know that I want you to keep being great at everything without trying. If you stop being that way, I won't have any competition.
Competition, huh? I like the sound of that. Where the heck were you when I was growing up?
Well, a healthy bit of competition is always
If I had
nice.
someone like you back then, I think I may have turned out different.
Aw, that's actually kind of sweet.
Anyway, I'd love to chat more with you. Would you like to grab some tea with
You
me?
better not be flirting with her.
Oh, sure thing. The very next moment I'm free. For now, I need to get to my magic training.
Oh, I see. Some other time.
Sylvain, I swear you
Forward to
flirt
the net.
with almost everyone. Anything that breathes or moves. Well, that's all the supports. Well, that's nice. Let's see. So what did we do last time? Last time we did a battle. You know, if we do a seminar, I believe that levels up our... That does level up. Well, I mean, it gets your skill up, but I don't think it actually does give you a genuine level up. I don't think I exactly have anything to explore. Let's check the schedule. And it says fishing, get some stuff. What's everyone's motivation at? Wow, everyone's motivation is just non-existent. Okay, maybe we might rest. What is resting doing? Spend the last day of the week resting. The motivation of your allies will increase. Well, that's helpful. If we do a seminar, assign a lecturer to hold a seminar that will raise unit skill, experience, and motivation. Okay, so it raises motivation too. Well, the rest might be helpful, so that way I can actually get a little bit more usage on some of our legendary weapons. Seminar might also be helpful. You know, that's actually a really good decision. Can I go seminar or rest? I'll do a seminar. I can help. Let's see. Well, let's look at what I want to raise out of everyone's goals. Certainly Dimitri for his horseback riding so that we can get certain classes so we can do better. So horse riding might be helpful. Let's see. Horse riding. Maybe a little bit of... I almost said music. Reason might be good for not just Sylvain, Mercedes, and Net. That's always helpful. But yeah, writing also seems really helpful. Writing and reason seem to be our main thing of focus. Okay, so let's just see if there's anything that teaches both writing or reason. Fortunately, nothing teaches writing. Alright, that's fair enough. So let's look for one that has reason. So it would just be this. Okay. Hanuman versus I would teach sword. They're already doing fair enough on their swordsmanship, so I don't think they exactly need to do that. If we do this, this would help out a lot of people. That's not really helping out that many. This is helping out a good amount of people, but not exactly sure if they need any more of it. They just naturally are doing pretty good at it. So let's go with Hanuman. Let's go with that. Whoa, that levels up quite a lot. Yikes.
I still have much to learn.
Huh. Even Gaspar went up quite a bit.
Clearer.
Balganon. Holy cow, Sylvain. You learned that already? Oh, nice. That's a helpful skill. Wow. Huh. That was actually pretty helpful. I don't remember using it that much before, but that's... yeah, that's pretty good. I'd say that's really good. Okay. Instruct automat. No, let's go manually. I feel like last time's auto-instruct is just kind of a waste of time. So let's see. Yeah. Dimitri, teach you just a little bit more of... actually, let's see. You're already a paladin right now, but there was a class I had wanted to get you towards. Let's see. Let's look at the classes. Oh, you're already in advanced. Never mind. No, hold on. I could have sworn there was something within advanced that I wanted to teach you. Maybe not. I could have sworn there was something I really wanted you to know. But I guess you already are at that point. So, alright. Let's see. How are you doing, my boy? You're already an armored knight. You're pretty close to getting your thing. I think you just need a little bit more training in axe, and inevitably you'll get that, to be fair. Let's see. Felix. This is the one I really wanted to teach you, which is magic. Okay, so let's teach Dimitri a little bit more of horseback riding. Felix, actually no, Dimitri doesn't even have any more energy for freaking, that, so that would just be kind of a waste. Felix is enough just for a little bit of magic. Sylvain for a little bit of magic. Everyone is still pooped. Thanks. Then, yeah, you know, maybe I'm thinking Cyril with flying. Alright, let's just do that. Let's instruct. Yeah, you just flat out won't even let you teach them. Interesting. Let's go to Felix. I keep wanting to call him Felix the cat, but he's not a cat. It's only his name. Oh, okay. At least you finally got 1 star, so that's nice. You know what? Should I teach Ash anything else? He's already doing pretty decently good, but let's see. He already has this thing for land, so let's just go on to Sylvain. Actually, no, did I already get Sylvain's special skill? Yeah, I did for reason. Okay. Does it show? No, it doesn't. So I'm gonna have to look at what his actual skills are. Huh. I'll have to keep note of that. Alright. I'll have to remember to look into that later. And flame. Let's give you quite a bit more of reason. Oh, good on.
No need to...
Hey, you're almost to that other star. Maybe this one?
I would like to do...
No, unfortunately not. That's fine. It happens. Alright, now Cyril, let's just get up your flying. If we can get a perfect, just one perfect. Oh, never mind. That was enough. Alert stats, okay. Cool. Well, that's really good. Then let's get his bow skill up one more. There we go. We have enough points to teach everyone. Might as well. So let's go to Deju. Look at how close he already is to a freaking A+ with Axe. I don't really think he needs any more of that. This one I can always feel free to teach him a little bit more. Nice on.
Answered. No need for.
You know, I'm going to start teaching him a little bit more of Fist. I heard he's actually really, really good at it. So I might actually at least teach him a few points for that.
I answered.
Okay. Just enough. Ash, what could I teach you? You're already really, really proficient with bow. So that's something to keep note of. I guess just go a little bit more points into bow. Actually, I'll do a little bit for this.
I've learned a...
There we go. So I think that should level up Lance to the... Oh, never mind. I thought we had one more.
This will be...
Alright, cool. So that's definitely going to lower the... raise that to a C+. Let's check on you. You know what? Let's give him more points in... Yeah, no, we'll do it for magic. I can't believe he already learned Balganone? That's insane. That's a really strong magic spell. Really good attack, too. So good on him. Alright, group tests. They're doing good already, so that should be good enough. Sorry. Physical exertion is not my forte. Oh, but I'd like to help as much as I possibly can. Maybe I can do that by studying reason and getting better at magic. Focus on reason and faith skills. Update goals to focus on the reason skill to excel as a warlock. Yeah, you know what? Why not? You already do really good with faith, but it would actually be a lot more helpful if you knew a little bit more attack, so that way you could actually get a little bit more EXP on the field. So that would be useful. Anything happening throughout the week? No. Interesting.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. Alright. Work together to clean the stable. Oh, never mind. Why am I reading that? Alright, so, let's see. Are they any closer to getting those points? Yes. That's good. Hey, Mercedes got her horse riding skill all the way up. That's really good. You got that. Okay, so that's good. And then this. You know, if anything, we could just do a rest, and then by the time we're done with everything... Oh, you know what? No, we should probably go maybe Certifications Marketplace, or Marketplace Certifications, either one, and then do rest. So that way everyone is recovered for the actual upcoming map. So it seems like, if anything, this episode is just going to be more focused on preparation than it is actually doing anything major for the next map. The next map being itself, you know, when we actually play everything. So I think that's fair enough. So let's go to certifications. If there's anyone that is not able to do their thing. Gaspar is already... Actually, hold on. What class is Gaspar exactly? We're the hero class, okay. Huh. I don't exactly... I think I just wanted to have him maybe be like the Wyvern Knight class at one point. Wyvern Rider, let's see. He needs Axe B or higher. Axe B or Flying C. Well, Axe B or Flying C. Let's see. He is at Axe D+. Yikes. He's very close to getting it to C. And flying, so it's Axe at B and flying at C. Okay, so the closest he is to flying. Okay, so that'll have to, yeah, okay, that'll have to wait a little bit then. He's close to it, but not yet. Dimitri is at his class already, so that's good. Deju. Can he go to advanced yet? Let's see. Fortress Knight. Now let's see. I heard he's actually not too good as a Fortress Knight. People prefer him as a brawler. So let's see. Yeah, because his speed is 3, but his magic goes up. Well, I can see why. It's only really his defense that really kind of goes up. I mean, his HP, yeah, but let's see. Warrior, strength goes up by 28. Magic. Okay, magic doesn't really care. Speed of 15, which is, you know, reasonable, but whatever. Luck at 13. Hey, that's not too bad. Defense at 21. Yeah, it goes down a little bit, but not too much. Because what was it last time? 30? Yeah, that's a decent amount, but he's already pretty defensive in it as of right now. Resistance goes up a decent amount. That can actually be... Oh, he gets Axe Rare and Axe Crit. Now I get why people really kind of like him as this class. That's actually really good. Grappler... Well, that's nice. Actually, yeah, I think I'll go with Warrior. That's really helpful. Okay, now I see why people have him at this class. What's his... Yeah, it looks like he's just going to immediately pass. Let's just double check real quick. Yeah, that's at 100%. No doubt in my mind. So that's good. Okay. We got a really good class now. Nice on.
I passed.
Okay. Good on you. Yeah, changing to your new class, buddy. Okay, Felix. You also should be able to go into your new class. However, in order for you to go into Mortal Savant, which is a class I want you to go into, you have to have a decent amount of reason. Sword, you're definitely going to be able to get that thing up. Master can pass, Sword Fair, Black Tome Fair. Okay, so that just leaves us to this. Do we go for Assassin or Swordmaster? Oh, you have a really high chance of going into Assassin. That's interesting. Okay, so what do you get from this? You get Sword Fair, Lock Touch, and Stealth. You get Sword Fair, Sword Crit, plus 10. Okay. Total is 1... Okay, so it's a base total of 125 versus 124. That's not much of a difference. Let's see. With this, yes, 6 movement. Interesting. A little bit less strength for Assassin. Dexterity is higher with... Okay, Assassin. Speed is higher with Assassin as well. Luck is higher with Assassin. Defense is a little higher, but he really doesn't need that. Resistance is also a little higher with Assassin. And... Okay, so yeah, I can see why Assassin does seem like a little bit of a better... Let's see, what does Stealth do? Makes it more difficult for a foe to target you. Oh, that's why. Now I see why. Okay, and versus if he just says this, it's like, yeah, it's a good class and it looks neat, but... Ultimately, it seems like Assassin actually is legitimately kind of like the way to go. Because, okay, now I see. And then from there... If only I'm able to just teach him a little bit more of magic. That would actually be really helpful. Actually, can you? Can you even just go back into that class? Let's see. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. I thought... Wait, what's that thing on the bottom? It looks like... Monk. No, he just can't. Oh, I see. He needs Reason D or higher, Faith D or higher. And then if he keeps using that, I think I see. And then obviously he probably just can't even do this. That's interesting to note. Okay, so I think if anything then, I will go into... Hold on. Is it a good idea to just go all the way back to those earlier classes? Does it reset my level? I mean, it certainly lowers my stats, but I really want to teach him magic at one point, so I'm not sure. Oh, I don't even have any beginner skills anymore. Huh. Interesting. Well, okay, you know what? Let's buy it real quick. See if he can even get into that class first. And then we'll just try it. See if he can do it. We've only got one more beginner skill. Okay. Well, oh, never mind. There's infinite amount. Alright, cool. Alright, now, let's go. Certifications. Let's try for Felix. Let's see. What is the chance that you can get Monk? I'm actually really curious to see if you can pass this. You have a 67% chance. You didn't. Okay. That's alright. But, if anything, that just does mean you can go into your advanced class of Assassin. Oh! I didn't know that. Uh-oh. Whoops. I should have been a little more careful about that. Alright. Just means you get to be in your regular class a little longer. That's okay. At least I know that you're actually able to make that class. And advanced. Ash. You get put into Sniper. Okay. What do you get from that? Bow fair and bow range. Alright, now, out of curiosity, because I was kind of curious about Assassin, which would be nice for stealth and, well, I mean, you already have lock touch, but stealth would be helpful. You don't have a chance of passing it anyway, so... Well, actually, what do you need for that? CR higher. Okay. Let's just go into Sniper. Yeah, it's probably just better to have him as Sniper anyways. Cool looking class, though. I'm glad I finally get to get all these better advanced classes now, finally. Nice on. Change into that class. Alright, now let's go into Sylvain. He's ready to go into his advanced class. What are the other advanced classes, though? Is it... Okay, never mind. Paladin. Yeah, so you're able to already go into that. You get Canto, Lancefarer, Delirium Resistance. That's gonna switch you just immediately. Boom. Get your good class. That's good. Again, I do apologize that nothing is actually really happening this episode, but again, I do appreciate just being able to have episodes that are a mixture of being able to get supports done, but also preparing for the next map. Because I'm certainly going to need it, because I have a feeling next map is going to be pretty difficult. Ingrid isn't able to get into her class yet. Okay, that's curious. If she did, what would I put her in anyways? My best guess would probably just be what? Writing doesn't make any sense, just because it's a... So I'm guessing she just skips it. I suppose. Or maybe she goes into Lance? I'm not sure. Doesn't make any sense to me. Marianne, she is already in her dancer class. But, out of curiosity, would she ever be able to go... she's able to go into Bishop, which is nice. Oh, that's a cool dress. But I did have an idea of putting her into Paladin at one point. If I ever don't need her as a dancer. She would just need Lance a little higher, because what's her Lance at right now? Lance is at D, so that would take quite a bit of time. So she's not quite ready yet. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Now, as for everyone else, Cyril is very close. Cyril just needs what? Oh, he just needs his skill to be higher, not his level. Okay. I wanted to put him into Wyvern Rider. So, for the most part... Oh, never mind. There is a required level. My bad. Okay, so yeah, he is very close to just getting into his class that I wanted him to get into. Which I heard that he is almost broken in this class. So that's good. So yeah, he's able to pass this class. He just needs that level. And what level? Oh, 20 or higher. Okay, so that makes sense. Alright, so cool, cool. Marketplace, let's go. And can we fix anyone's weapons? No, repair. There we go. Oh, Sword of the Creator is back at 20 to 20. That's good. Dimitri, your weapons are doing good. If I do remember correctly, I think I had like most everyone's stuff repaired already. So let's fix this, repair, boom. Felix, you're doing good as well. Ash, you're also doing pretty well. Lance of Ruin, this thing's pretty helpful. But I think, yeah, I need 3 of those. I don't have enough yet. Okay. And then Loon, that definitely... I think I would repair that first over Sylvain's. Because Sylvain's has a decent amount of uses, but not Ingrid's. Ingrid's is about to run out. So I'll keep that in mind. Alright. Actually, can I upgrade Marianne's lance? What would that upgrade in... Oh, it's not even going to let me. It's interesting. What about if I upgraded her sword? It won't let me. Curious. We'll leave it as is for the time being. Actually, if I do this, it at least goes up to a... damage only goes up by 1 point. It's not really that worth it. I mean, it gets a little bit more uses, but it's only 1 point more damage. Yeah, we'll skip out on that one. Alright, that should be that. Okay, cool. Battalion Guild. Replenish everyone's thing. There we go. Confirm. Yeah. Alright, cool. Everyone's doing good for that one. Item shop. I think we're pretty good on that. I think we're certainly also really good in terms of our money, too. If I have any bullions, I'll just sell them. There we go. Yeah, 1 bullion. Anyone else have any... Oh, you got one for you. Alright, cool. Alright, now, buy. How are we doing good on vulneraries or concoctions? How many... Oh, that's how many we're able to hold. Okay, Culinary, how many of these do I have in my inventory? I wish I knew. I'll just buy a few more just in case. I'll buy like 5 more. That's usually a pretty good amount. We don't use them too often. And we're doing good on everything else. Alright, cool. Armory. What do you guys got anyways? You guys got anything new? Seems like you guys usually have about the standard stuff. Which is nice, but... yeah, I think if anything I'll keep to what I have. Alright, cool. Now let's just go and rest. And then we'll at least see the beginning cinematic for the next map. Alright, cool. I'm gonna put the volume up just by 1 so I can at least hear the dialogue. Or if there's any music going on.
Professor, have you heard? They say we finally located the enemy.
Well, that's good.
They're hiding in the sealed forest, right near the monastery. Lady Rhea has summoned all of the knights to return and take them down. And all of this is being done in secret. Why? To keep us... no. To keep you in the dark.
Huh? Why me in the dark? I mean, I get why everyone else would be kept in the dark, because...
you wouldn't be able to stop yourself from confronting the enemy if you knew their location. But that is not how the story ends, is it? Professor, we're at the rest.
This feels like a trap.
Order us to depart?
This feels like a really big trap. This isn't gonna go well.
No, I will not allow it.
Who the hell are you in the back?
This discovery comes just when the knights are at their busiest. It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out.
I knew it.
They are the ones who took Gerald from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings.
No, I think that makes perfect sense. No, Gaspar, you are literally falling right into a trap. Come on, buddy, you're not only a seasoned mercenary, but you should know better than that. Come on. I understand your feelings, but you really should know better.
I ask that you leave this to us. Losing you so soon after losing Gerald would be unbearable.
Lady Rhea, Seteth, please try to understand our reasoning before you refuse.
It's a trap, though. If we go after them, we're screwed.
We cannot afford for you two to leave the monastery undefended. The enemy's strength is yet unknown. The only warriors who likely stand a chance are those who wield weapons.
Man, we barely have a few. They're already about to break.
It's obvious who should be dispatched, is it not?
Certainly not us.
We will go as well.
We don't have to leave. We can defend the fortress itself.
Surely you must see that we cannot wait any longer for the knights to gather. Please, do what must be done and give us the order.
Professor, do you agree with this?
No, this is gonna be a mess. I don't agree with it. Oh boy.
Understood. I will give you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the sealed forest.
This is gonna be a
You have the
mess.
protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall overcome.
No matter what enemy we face, we will not fail. I promise you that.
No, this isn't gonna go well. I wonder what was up with the random NPC on the side. That's what kind of caught me off guard. Oh, so we can just do that certification one last time. Okay, so Felix still gets to go to his class. Huh. Alright, well, Assassin, here we come. Oh, good. At least he gets his class.
Easy.
Nice. And we'll save. You know what? We'll save the intro cinematic for next mission. It's already about 45 minutes in, and I think now would be a good time to cut it. So, I hope you guys at least had an enjoyable one. I know sometimes watching preparations can be a bit boring, but it also can be very... I guess you can say it can be a bit tense in the sense of, well, we have to account for things that we could know, things that we do know, and things that we would at least have to prepare for. Or things that we have no idea what to prepare for, but should anyways. So that's always kind of a fun thing, just kind of making sure everyone is up to par. So, anyways, point being, let's see, White Clouds, Chapter 10. If I remember correctly, it's around Chapter 12 where things get fun. I only know that there's one big event. I don't know the exact event. All I know is that that's basically the halfway point in the game. So that's cool. And, you know, that'll be fun. So, I hope everyone has a good day. This has been the Eternal Composer, and thanks for sticking with me. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Take care.